Mark Arnaldo reporting from GenCon 2015. I'm here at the booth of North Star Games, where they are presenting the new edition of their game Evolution, second edition now, and an expansion for the game called Flight. Luke from North Star has agreed to sit with us and tell us a little bit about the game in general, what the second edition adds and changes, and then the expansion. Thank you, Luke.
Hey, thank you, Marco. So yeah, Evolution, we pre-released it last year here. It's basically a game where you're trying to survive in an ecosystem by increasing your population, your body size, adding traits to your species to help it survive, and you're competing for food. So everybody's competing for that same food resource, so people can evolve into carnivores and attack other players. You can have traits that allow you to get the food more efficiently. So basically, it's a very interactive resource management game with some conflict involved. So it's a really great blend between kind of like your conflict-driven Ameritrash games and your resource management Euro-style games. So yeah, it's really cool.
So and that's how it looks, right?
Yes.
What are the basic concepts, idea, mechanics? Like in just a couple of minutes. So the general picture.
Those little round things, that's the food. You're trying to eat that. The more food you eat, the more points you get. Each food is a point. The area in the middle, that's the watering hole, that's the food you can eat from, unless you're a carnivore. Carnivores only get food by attacking other players, and then they draw that from the food bank. So generally, as you add cards to your species, let me see if I can find one. Well, Matt's got the deck, I can't. But basically, you play traits on your species, so it's those little boards there. And you increase your body size and your population. The more population you have, the more food you can eat. The bigger you are, the harder it is for carnivores to attack you. But likewise, the bigger the carnivore, the more they can attack. And yeah, it's essentially you're competing for that food resource and using the cards to help create combinations to make you more effective.
Yeah. So now you have the second edition out, and how is that different from the first? It's not just a simple reprint, right?
No, we changed the art and made full art, background art on all the cards, but we lowered the food number, so we created a little more tension around the food supply, so you create a little more dynamic action in between the players. The other thing is that we changed some of the cards to make them more thematic and create more synergies between the cards. So it's better for both new players and experienced players.
Oh, cool. And you also have a new expansion, right?
Yes, Flight.
So
Flight, you can get a little better close-up of the cards here. These are similar to the cards you have in Evolution, and they do various things. So this is a defensive card, and you know you're camouflaged, so carnivores can't get you unless they have good eyesight. So most cards have balances. This card allows you to gain food if you increase your population. We also created the event cards, which are sort of like instants, that you play them and that event happens. So it's not really a trait, it's an action. We added birds to the ecosystem. Birds have to feed for their body size as well as their population because it takes more energy to maintain wings. And when you create a bird, you get the bird trait, the flight trait as well. And then birds have the added advantage of being able to eat from the cliff, so that's an extra food source for them.
Oh, and so an extra location.
Yeah, they can fly up there. But it creates particularly things like nesting and brood parasite, create a lot more synergies and good eyesight with the current Evolution deck. So there's a lot more going on, a lot more to think about. There's a new round here with the event cards that wasn't there before. So yeah, there's a whole more going on. It just enriches the Evolution ecosystem.
Sounds great. Thank you, Luke, for telling us about the releases of North Star Games and the world of Evolution.
Thank you, Marco.